Hello students and welcome back to Miss Adrian's art class. Today we are in my kitchen and we are going to be making no-cook Play-Doh. All you need to make this no-cook Play-Doh are flour, salt, a measuring cup. If you have it, you can use food coloring or you can use magic markers, and you will need a bowl to mix it in. The first ingredient you need to measure out is a cup of flour. You add half a cup of salt. After you have your salt and your flour in the bowl, you're gonna add half a cup of water to the mix. Just a little bit at a time. Then you're gonna take your spoon, whatever spoon you want, doesn't matter. You're gonna mix it up. Get it all mixed up in there. And then you see it's kind of like not mixing that great, so then I'm gonna take my water and I'm gonna add a little bit more to my mix. Then I'm gonna mix it again. Then I'm gonna add all my water because it looks like it needs it. And then I'm gonna mix and mix and mix. So, because my dough was too sticky and then now it was falling apart, I added some flour to my area that I'm working in, and I just take the dough, and it's called kneading, and we press the dough in like this. Make sure that your parents know that you're gonna make Play-Doh and ask their permission before you do this, and make sure that you have a space that's okay to do this with, because you don't want to be making a mess. So make sure you're either in the kitchen or at the table and not like doing it on the ground, and make sure we're always clean up after ourselves. So if you want your Play-Doh, so now the Play-Doh is done, so now we got some Play-Doh going here, look at that. So if you want your Play-Doh to be different colors, you just, rip it apart. I'm only gonna make 3 different ones. You can make as many as you want. So, food dye, when we make slime, that food dye can get on your hands and it can stain it different colors. So, you need to make sure that if you don't want your hands, remember, it will wash off eventually, but if you don't want it on your hands, you're gonna wanna wear gloves, because Adrian doesn't have gloves. So, you want 1 drop. 1. That's it. You don't need any more. And then you're gonna fold your Play-Doh into the dye. And then maybe if you're done folding it, you feel like it's not turning the color that you want, then you can add 1 more drop. 1. And then fold again. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. So we have pink, blue, and green. And remember, if you don't have the colors to make green, the colors that you use to make green are blue and yellow. And if you want to make orange, you use yellow and red. And if you want to make purple, you use blue and red. But I just made these 3 colors because those were the ones that I had. So if you don't have those, remember, you can always make them or just use what you have. Now that we've made our Play-Doh, I know it is really tempting to want to play with it right away. But we need to remember that we need to clean up our space. It's very important. So when you're done kneading and making all your Play-Doh different colors, there's going to be a lot of flour everywhere. So what you're going to want to do is take a wet paper towel with just water, or if you have soap, you use soap and water. And you're going to move your Play-Doh out of this area that you were making it in. You're going to take a wet paper towel and you're going to clean up your area. It's very important. We want to keep everything clean. We want to clean up after ourselves. And then guess what? When you're all done cleaning, you can play with your Play-Doh. You can squish it. You can throw it on the ground, on your table, whatever. You can squish it, share it. You can split it up and share it with your siblings, with your parents, whatever you want to do. It's all up to you. You can build with it. You can mix them together, whatever you want to do. All right, guys, that's it for my no-cook Play-Doh tutorial. Hope to see you guys really soon. Tune in again for Miss Adrian's art class next time. Who knows what we're going to create. Bye.